Welcome to Dr. Balaga's God Knowledge Doc podcast, your quick dive into the latest medical breakthroughs to keep you ahead of the curve. Let's get started. Today is October 27, 2025. This video is on a New England Journal of Medicine article published recently titled Ticagrelor and Aspirin or Aspirin alone after coronary surgery for acute coronary syndrome. This is by the TACSI Trial group. Secondary prevention with antiplatelet therapy is standard post-CABG for acute coronary syndrome. Guidelines endorse DAPT, but robust CABG-specific data are lacking. So the study design was an open-label, registry-based randomized trial in 22 Nordic centers. Study cohort comprised of 2,201 patients, mean age 66, 41.4% were women. Post-isolated CABG for acute coronary syndromes. The intervention was Ticagrelor 90 mg twice a day with aspirin 75 to 100 mg once a day versus aspirin alone. Duration of follow-up 1 year. Intention to treat analysis and per protocol analyses. Primary outcome composite of death, myocardial infarction, stroke, or repeat revascularization. Key secondary outcomes, net adverse events, primary plus major bleeding. Statistics, Cox models, log rank test, Kaplan-Meier, no multiplicity adjustment. What did they find? Primary endpoint, no significant difference, p-value 0.77. Major bleeding increased with DAPT, 4.9% versus 2%, hazard ratio 2.5. Net adverse events higher in the DAPT group, 9.1% versus 6.4, hazard ratio 1.45. Severe dyspnea, 18.2% versus 6.4%. Renal failure, 0.6% versus 0.4%. Limitations, non-adherence, 1 in 3 discontinued Ticagrelor. Open label, no central adjudication, registry-defined bleeding. Key takeaways, DAPT after CABG for acute coronary syndrome showed no efficacy benefit over aspirin alone. Risks of bleeding and dyspnea with Ticagrelor warrant caution. Shortness of breath is a big deal with Ticagrelor. Clinical pearls from this trial. CABG-specific evidence for DAPT remains sparse despite guideline endorsement. Ticagrelor plus aspirin does not improve composite ischemic outcomes post-CABG for acute coronary syndromes. Bleeding risks and dyspnea with Ticagrelor are clinically significant and may affect adherence. Real-world registry integration enhances trial efficacy but introduces challenges in adjudication. Adherence is a critical variable. Nearly 1/3 of patients on DAPT discontinued therapy early. Eponyms and notables. Hit pause if you are interested in eponyms. One important paper to read is the win ratio. There was a recent paper in Circulation where senior author is Stuart Pocock. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with your colleagues. When we change how we see disease, we change how we shape lives. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep seeking wisdom. Podcast brought to you by masterbedfacts.com. This podcast is for physicians and healthcare providers. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and forward to your friends.